Senator Dr. Rasha Kilej, CEO of Merck Foundation and the chairperson of the Merck Foundation Africa-Asia Luminary.
Thank you very much for having the time to be here, and allow me, before I start my talking points, to acknowledge and appreciate and welcome my dear sisters, the First Ladies of Africa and Ambassador of Merck Foundation, More Than a Mother. I'm so honored and grateful that you had time of your busy agenda and to be with us today after a long time of travel restriction and movement and COVID-19 pandemic. 3 years since last meeting, we had gathered all together at one of the previous edition of Merck Foundation Africa-Asia Luminary, which held in Ghana in 2019. And 3 months after that, Corona happened, and no one been able to move or travel for maybe 2.5 years. And this is the first luminary and gathering all together face-to-face and physically after coronavirus pandemic since 2019, which is almost 3 years. But we gathered online and we continue with our activities and our programs, even stronger than ever. But let me allow me to welcome Her Excellency, alphabetically of course, Her Excellency the First Lady of Botswana, Her Excellency the First Lady of Burundi, Her Excellency the First Lady of Democratic Republic of Congo, Her Excellency the First Lady of Gambia, Her Excellency the First Lady of Ghana, Her Excellency the First Lady of Liberia, Her Excellency the First Lady of Malawi, Her Excellency the First Lady of Mozambique, Her Excellency the First Lady of Namibia, Her Excellency the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency the First Lady of Zambia, and thank you very much for having time of your busy agenda to be with us here today. Of course, joining us online and for the first time that we're making this luminary hybrid, and usually for the participation of the First Ladies, we only have the physical attendance, but today is an exception because what I'm going to say later. I would like to welcome Her Excellency the First Lady of Angola with us online, and Her Excellency the First Lady of Central African Republic. Her Excellency the First Lady of Angola, because of the election and the whole engagement of this, she couldn't join us physically, but she wanted to join us in person. And also Central African Republic, Her Excellency First Lady of Central African Republic, due to her health issues, she's getting treatment abroad and she couldn't join with us, although she joined all our luminaries since 2015. And this is the first time she couldn't join us physically, but she was with us online, and we wish her a speedy recovery. Of course, the reason why we had this online participation this year, because we're celebrating together the 5th anniversary of Merck Foundation, which established in 2017. I remember that year. I remember that we had our first luminary during the establishment of 2017 in Egypt, in Cairo. And with us was Her Excellency, the First Lady of Gambia, and also Central African Republic. It was really important milestone, as well as this year. Also 5 years, it's very important for us, because we achieved a lot of impact. But of course, as you all know, we started our program in 2012, which is 10 years ago. But the establishment of the foundation came just after. 2012, we are all together. We're building capacity, we're raising awareness, we're doing a lot of development programs with a great success and huge improvement year after year after year, until we established the foundation in 2017. So we are also celebrating 10 years together, 5th anniversary, 10 years together. So this is a very important occasion, and for me and for all Merck Foundation team, and our partners and our ambassadors. So thank you for being here today to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Merck Foundation. Happy anniversary, Merck Foundation. I'm very proud that I'm here today, and we just have to showcase all our achievements and all our impactful programs from each country by Their Excellency, the First Ladies of Africa. So all of them will report the progress and the impact and how we touch people's lives every year. We had, until now, provided more than 1,470 scholarships to doctors in 50 countries, which is a huge, huge milestone, a huge footprint. These doctors, they will and they are already contributed to transformation of patient care landscape in their countries, because many of them was the first specialist in their countries. First specialist in reproductive and sexual care, first specialist in oncology, first specialist in diabetes, endocrinology, respiratory care, intensive care, pediatric emergency, resuscitation and emergency medicine, internal medicine, and many other specialties. That's really, really important and critical and underserved in our countries. So very proud that Merck Foundation has realized the right strategy to improve access to quality and equitable healthcare solution in each country in Africa. And of course, we also provided to some Southeastern Asian countries and also Latin American, because today we are celebrating or marking yesterday World Diabetes Day, which is very, very, very important. The World Diabetes Day is very important because it's remind us with our journey to fight diabetes every day. We are fighting diabetes every day. You know that out of 1,470 scholarships, there is 700 scholarships provided to diabetes care, to one-year diploma and two-year master degree, diabetes, endocrinology, and cardiovascular preventive. And these doctors will make a contribution because there are different provinces nationwide in each country. This is a huge number that can transform diabetes care and hypertension care in Africa and in their countries and their communities, either by raising awareness to prevent it or manage it. And this is very, very important. Therefore, I have a small gift we made that I wish this song, it's actually a remix between Portuguese, French, and English, to be the national and the formal song of diabetes in each country. I know that there is a lot of media here, and of course we have my dear sisters, excellencies of First Ladies. I would like this song to be in the FMs, in the TVs, so it can actually contribute to changing, making a cultural shift to healthy lifestyle, eating healthy, exercise regularly, stop sugar. All these things we need to educate our young and children and youth. This is to mark together the World Diabetes Day, and of course this is the remix, but there is a version in English, full version in French, and full version in Portuguese. I'd like to acknowledge, of course, and thank the singers, Kwesi from Ghana for English version, and Blaise from Mozambique for the Portuguese version, and Laura from Mauritius for the French version. So it's a really pan-African song. I know that this will make a big difference because I can see from our social media, we have 4 million followers on our social media, and most of them shared it and listened to it, and make a big difference for kids, especially kids, because you know that diabetes is really increasing, the incidence is really increasing so fast. Of course, I will not forget the More Than a Mother campaign and the video we have watched for Jacqueline, and this is actually remind us with the purpose of having Merck Foundation and More Than a Mother, the signature movement to break the stigma of infertility, but also you will see after some time, Educating Linda program and how we support girls' education, because we believe very much in the importance of girl education and how to educate a girl. You can educate the whole community and the whole country and the whole economy development and social development. Stronger families, stronger, healthier, and happier families. So this is very important also because we provided scholarships to underprivileged and clever and very highly performance girls in many countries to be able to continue their education. This is also a very important program. And each program has its own campaign of songs and media recognition awards and songs and films and fashion awards, because we want to integrate every category and sector in Africa to make a difference and to raise awareness and create a culture shift about this topic. Many of the wide range of critical social and health issues like what we mentioned, but also ending child marriage, ending FGM, and stopping gender-based violence, which is very, very important. So thank you very much for being with us here today. It's my great pleasure and honor to have you and have my guest of honor with us today. Thank you very, very much.